Hi guys, so today I'm here with another get ready with me video. I wanted to put up something sort of pertaining to Valentine's Day because I'm not too sure if I'll have any videos going up that week as I might have a baby. So I wanted to do something a little bit more like of a romantic look, something really pretty, and I did get this Lip-tastic kit from Birchbox. This is like a limited edition set. You can pay $24 for it, and it comes with 4 different like lip products. The first is this Pixie Shea Butter Lip Balm. I think this is in, Coral Crush. It's like a coral lip balm, which I really like because I use these pretty much every single day. It comes with a Model Co lipstick, matte lipstick in Kitty, which I actually already own. It's a really nice dark nude, so I'll put that one aside. It comes with this LAQA, I believe, and Co Fat Lip Pencil in the shade Palette Cleanser, which I'm going to try and use today, as well as a Stila Lip Glaze in Red Velvet. So I'm going to try and use these 2 dark colors today. That's really kind of what I wanted to go for. So I'm going to be using that from the Lip-tastic kit from Birchbox. I'm going to try and do more of like a soft eye, dark lip sort of look. So if you want to see that, then go ahead and keep on watching. If you want to skip the whole foundation routine, I'll put a time marker right here to get directly to the eyes. So I'm going to start by priming my face. I'm using the Mercier face primer in Radiance, which is a really pretty kind of like a dewy finished primer. This primer is massive, so I'm probably never going to get through it, I feel like. Also for primer, I'm going to be using this Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I started using this again, more recently. I talked about this actually in one of my last videos, which was my Birchbox shop haul video. And I used to use this all the time, and then I stopped using it because I didn't want to run out. But I love it so much. It's such a good under eye primer, and it's hydrating, which I really, really like. I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline green concealer to cover up any redness or acne or anything like that. And then the foundation I want to use today is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I'm in the shade Fair Beige. I love this foundation. I like typically save it for like special events and like when I'm actually going out and stuff because it's so full coverage and it just looks so good on my skin. I love it so much. So I'm going to do it because it's a Valentine's Day look, so obviously you want to look super pretty on Valentine's Day. So regardless if you're going with anybody or if you're by yourself, I still would want to look really, I guess pretty, on Valentine's Day. So I'm going to put this, kind of just dot it all over my face. And this color like matches me perfectly. I ordered this online and I really kind of just guessed at my color and I got it like pretty good, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Now I like to apply this foundation with a brush, so I'm using this Sephora mineral powder brush, but it works really, really great for foundation, and I'm just gonna buff it into my skin. And as you can see, this matches me like perfectly, so I love it. I literally just sat down and I already have to use the bathroom, like pregnancy problems. Speaking of pregnancy problems, I have so much stuff back there that I still need to put away. Ugh, I need to do that today. Once that's all buffed into the skin, I'm then going to use a concealer. I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade number 15, and I use this for under my eyes and any other like points of my face. It's like the high points and, acne scarring and stuff. And then I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender to blend all of that out. And then to set everything, I'm using my Gellar Balance and Brighten foundation powder in the shade Fair, which I've been using a lot recently and loving, and I'm just taking a Mary Kay kind of powder brush and buffing this on top just to set everything and kind of keep that full coverage look. For contouring, I'm using my Benefit Box powder in Hoola, which I love, and this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just going to do a little bit more of a light contour today, nothing too drastic. I was watching a tutorial the other day, I think it was Nikki Tutorials, and she was doing the like cooking or baking of the contour, which is where you do your contour and then you put like a white powder underneath, let it sit, and then wipe it off, and it makes your contour look really prominent. I want to try that because I think that looks so pretty. I'm not going to try it today because I really don't want like a super big contour or super like, I guess, dramatic contour, but I do want to try it one day and just see kind of how it looks. And then I'm going to set everything using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette and my Sephora number 55 airbrush. I just kind of Sweep the brush across all three colors and then just kind of dust it over my face to set everything. For the eyebrows, I've been kind of sticking to the same routine, just using my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown and the brush that came with it. So I'm going to just kind of, whoops, run the spoolie through my brows, take the light side for the inner half and the darker side for the outer half, and just fill them in. And then I'm going to set my brows using the e.l.f. Wet Gloss, the Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. I'm going to use the eyebrow side. Alright, and then to get started with the eyes, I'm going to start with an eye base. I'm using my Mercier Eye Canvas eye base in the shade, oops, EC1, which is just like I think the lightest one. And I'm just going to put this on the lid up to the brow. So I'm going to zoom you in for the eyes, obviously. So the first shade I want to take a really nice light shade. There's tons and tons and tons of light shades out on the market, but the one I've literally been loving recently is from Pacifica. This is the natural, it doesn't say. This was like a coconut mineral eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Ethereal, which is probably like the prettiest, lightest shade ever, and I love it so, so much. So I'm taking that with this from Crown Brush. It's the C476 Crease and Shadow. I'm taking the larger shadow side, picking up some of that color and putting that all over my lid. This color is so, so pretty. So I want to put this all over and just really, really put a lot of it to really show how like pigmented it is, and I really want this color to stand out. I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Basics. This is just the original Naked Basics palette. I'm going to take the shade right here called Naked 2, which is a nice matte kind of light taupey shade. And this Real Techniques, this is the Deluxe Crease Brush. And I'm just putting that color in the crease, running it from outer corner to inner corner, just giving a little bit of depth. Honestly, these two shadows are just really natural and they look really, really pretty together. And I'm just going to take a blending brush in the shade WOS or Walk of Shame, put a little bit on that blending brush and use that to kind of blend out that Naked 2 shade. I love doing colors like this, like lighter colors with a darker lip. I think it just looks really, really pretty. And lastly, I'm taking this huge eyeshadow brush from Sephora in the shade Foxy, which is more of a yellow toned shade. This is one of my favorite highlighting shades ever. So I'm going to put this right under the brow bone. I'm just going to do a little bit of liquid liner on the top lash line, kind of flicking it out. For that, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I'm not too sure how well you'll be able to see this on camera, but I will try to get it so I can show you. Next, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. And I'm using two new mascaras. The first one I'm going to use is from Elizabeth Mott. This is a little sample one. It's called the It's So Big Volumizing Mascara, but it is not volumizing at all. It's actually more of a lengthening mascara. So I'm going to use it first. And then on top of that, I'm using this Mercier mascara. It is called the Faux Lash Mascara, and this is what the wand looks like on that one, a little bit bigger. I'm not really sure how I feel about these mascaras yet, but for now they're okay. So that is everything for the eyes. For the cheeks, I'm going to keep it super simple. I'm going to be using this NARS Laguna and Orgasm duo. I'm just taking the Orgasm shade, which is one of my favorite blush colors ever. I use it a lot, and I'm using the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush to kind of apply this. And I kind of apply a lot of this shade because I really, really like this color. And for a highlight, I'm going to be using my new favorite highlight, which is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Opal. This color is so stunning. I love it so much. And I'm using a baby Mercier fan brush to apply this. I don't want to use too much because this color is so pigmented that literally just using the fan brush with like a light hand, it just looks cray cray, and I love it. I love it so much. Alright, so I am trying these two lip colors that I talked about at the beginning. This is the first time I'm trying them, so hopefully it turns out okay. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. It's LAQA & Co, LAQA & Co, Fat Lip Pencil, and like I said, it's in the shade Palette Cleanser. It's like a really nice dark red color. I'm really, really excited to try this. So I'm going to try to line my lips with this rather than starting with a lip liner. I don't even think I have a color that's similar to this. And I also really like that it twists up too. So I'm going to try to apply this first. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. It's definitely on the lips a little bit more of like a raspberry kind of color. On the lips, yeah, it looks a little bit darker in my viewfinder, but it's definitely a little bit more of like a raspberry kind of color. I really, really like this. It's really like smoothing too. It's not drying or anything. It's not sticky. It just feels really like smooth. Very nice. Really easy to put on. I really like that pencil. I wonder what other colors they have because I really like this. But then on top of that, I am going to be using the Stila lip glaze in the shade Red Velvet. I used to have so many of these, but I have no idea where they went. So I'm going to put this Red Velvet shade, which looks kind of like a darker plum on top of it. These take quite a bit to push up, so I don't want to do too much. Oh yeah, this is a darker plum kind of color. Oh my gosh, this smells really good. Wow, that looks so pretty. Like, just the lip gloss on top of that gives it kind of like a little bit more of a darker raspberry look, but like it's glossy and looks really, really pretty. I really like this. I like this a lot. I'm very, very impressed. So that is it for my kind of like Valentine's Day romantic look. A really, really soft eye, nothing that's going to take you too long, but a really nice kind of bold lip, like a raspberry-ish, reddish purple lip. Oh, it looks so pretty. Isn't that like the color of raspberry, reddish purple? Anyway, so I really, really like this look. I love this lip color. I really do. I think it looks amazing. So definitely if you're interested in those two products as well as the Party Proof lipstick, which I already own and I love. It's a really nice dark nude. And then this Pixie lip balm, which I've never tried before, but I mean, I could always use another lip balm. Definitely check out the Birchbox. This is the Liptastic kit. It's limited edition. It's exclusive to Birchbox. You're getting 4 great colors for $24. 4 full size colors, I should say. It's such a good deal. Definitely check it out. But I really like this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.